And do we have anybody on WebEx?
There's none but us called in upstairs, so.
All right,
Thank you, guys.
thank you, appreciate it. All right, we will call the Grant County Drainage Board to order December 10th, noting all 5 members present. The surveyor and our secretary are here as well. And first item on the agenda, we've got last minutes. Somebody have those in hand?
I'll make a motion.
Mr. Cates has made a motion, and Mr. Cox has seconded to present, or approve the minutes as presented. Any other questions, comments, editorial changes? Hearing none, all those in favor would say aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed no. Those abstaining,
Aye.
carried 4-1 abstention. All right, we have claims, first batch, Jim, if you'll walk us through those.
Okay. H&W ditching, $849 on the King Kelly tile, $38,124 in the fund. Amazon Capital Services, $81.90. This is for office supplies, $100 in the fund. Chuck Sewer and Drain Cleaning, $5,500 on the Rob tile, $75,232 in the fund. And it's bad there, and it's gonna need something else eventually. John's Repair Service, $10,000. This is a partial payment on the Luger Creek job that he quoted out. We got $123,563 in the fund. And then Brandon Tinkle, $416 on the Hall Run tile, $4,319 in the fund. And he had some pictures. It's really in bad shape, but they patched it as best they can. I talked to Josh Carey, and they've got to raise the maintenance and do something on this soon. There's pictures. He's got pictures.
Does Tinkle work for Kerry? Or what?
Is that
No, Brandon Tinkle, this is his own property.
Oh, okay.
He owns that property.
is a Rob tile in Marion
Yes.
on Lincoln Boulevard?
Yeah, at Home Avenue out there.
It's not in Marion, it's in the county.
Crosses 38th Street. It looks like it's in Marion, but Marion
That's the
don't.
city of Marion's, okay.
It's in the county.
It's a joint drain.
City needs to annex that section.
No, they tried.
We tried.
Long time ago.
Nobody wants to be in.
I think that was Mallory administration that tried that.
People threw a fit. And,
That whole
and now when you look out there, I
When
mean,
he was mayor,
That
yeah.
whole subdivision there's in the county, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, city has the streets, and
Colonial Park, I think it's called, Kenny.
Colonial Park is in the
let me
county.
just say this. The Rob tile was installed before there was a wastewater treatment plant. It was
29,
installed as a combined sewer. Yeah.
I think,
I was
1929.
gonna say the 20s.
29 or 26.
And there wasn't a wastewater treatment plant until the 40s.
It went to the river. Went straight to
Still
the
goes to the
river.
river.
Yeah, I don't have a problem
It did.
paying it, but do we know specifically what part broke down or clogged up?
Yeah. And he said it's bad going north of there into the road.
That's not where we put the new tile in.
No, it's on down.
And I was looking, this, I don't know exactly where it broke down, but the next section south of where we replaced it is like 433 feet. And I figure it's gonna be at least 150. That's just a rough desktop estimate, 150,000 to replace it. Just that section.
So that's south of 35th Street?
That would be where the 2 Colonial Park drives are,
Yeah.
from right smack in the middle of them down to just north of the cul-de-sac.
Chuck's made a fortune off of that.
The dug up concrete sewer
But he
main.
went out there and pumped that one whole holiday weekend.
Yep.
We don't have maintenance high enough then, right?
Well, we got maintenance going
I know,
because we
yeah.
started that process.
Yeah.
I mean, we can look at how far 60,000, 55, 60,000 will get us. We need to leave a little bit in there for sinkholes, but it may be a situation where we just start it at that manhole that the city put in and just start going south as the money's available. I don't, unless we do a whole reconstruction or something like that, it's,
I would say we get stopped on that real quick by the,
You put a crew out there right at Christmas. There was some families having a party, 20-some people, and the toilets wasn't flushing. She called, found me at home.
Should use our money for that. How much do
He
we,
said dug up concrete sewer main and repaired needs new sewer line replaced.
how much of the maintenance do we put on?
That's $100 on home site.
Okay, I remember, wasn't even the maintenance there for years.
right?
That's only like $13 a month or something that worked out to. That's a pretty good price for keeping your sewage going. But we had a lot of objections.
I mean, we can talk to Keith Sullivan or Dave's or something and get an estimate to see how far we can go with what we've got.
I think it'd be smart to at least get an estimate.
Start working our way south on it and slowly replace it.
You know?
We can only fix it with what we got with our money, right?
That's right.
I know up to that point, we put over 300,000 in there. The city did.
The city did?
Yeah.
You just put a claim in there.
I mean, we definitely had a partnership with city utilities for a long time on this rock tile. It's been, well, 20-plus years that I've been here. It's been a pain.
Oh, it's been forever, yeah.
That one nice little old lady come in here and wanted to know, said they tore up her driveway. I went out by there and looked, and she had a nice house and a nice driveway, and they did, they went in there to
Oh, Chuck's did?
the pump right there in her front yard,
Oh,
you know.
yep. Any more questions on that set of claims? Nope. And we haven't gotten any motion on that yet, have we?
I make a motion that we pay the claims as presented.
I'll second.
Motion by Mr. Goff, second Mr. Pinkerton to pay this group of claims as presented. All those in favor would say aye. 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 I think that's unanimous. And one more batch.
Seward's excavating, $2,475 on Back Creek, $108,623 in the fund. This is on the Nice Farm, south of the county line. It runs 1 mile out of the county. Coming in, the water comes our way.
Move we pay this claim. Oh, second.
Motion, Mr. Cox, second, Mr. Cates. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor would say aye. 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 Opposed, no.
Abstain.
Abstaining, and it was carried 4-1 abstention. All right, under old business. Still haven't had any movement on Crane. Walnut Creek, is that the one we were discussing?
Yes.
Last time around?
Yeah, it's about 4.5 miles from where Blackford County collects money. And I'm sorry, I forgot to call. I thought about it yesterday and I got sidetracked. I think the answer is going to be no.
They won't give us our $4,000?
Well, I forgot to call him, so I'll call him.
Okay. We'll hopefully hear
I'll
that
have
they're
an
gonna.
answer by the last meeting this year.
Okay. All righty, new business. Not seeing any other business.
On new business, I might like to say that somebody's wanting to put a pipe in on Hummel Creek. I talked to John Enyart. I talked to George Camacho yesterday. We're me and Raymond, if not today, tomorrow, we're gonna go out and measure the pipes all in the area. Raymond's got the watershed. The next week, I'm gonna meet with George Camacho. And then I've told John Enyart, because he's the landowner's wanting him to come up with a pipe or a price. And we're gonna go look at it next week. So the 31st, I'm gonna invite Mr. King to that meeting, and we'll tell him the end area opening he needs.
Is this upper or lower?
It's at the upper end, south of 650,
Okay,
about at the end of the ditch.
okay.
And the other thing I've got going on is Jack Green. We've sent out forward notices to the landowners south of Jack Green on Little Black Creek. And the money's built up now. Nobody's corresponded with me on my letter, but we've let them digest it about a week. So I'm gonna go downstream, see what kind of log jams are there. And if it's not a really big job, we'll just do it for time and material. I talked to John Enyart. Somebody like him would be good to just come in and get all the logs out right now. That's two things I'm gonna do before the end of the year.
All righty. Okay, I see in our other business, we just have our public hearing. Any other items that you're aware of right now, fellas?
What about Little Creek, Little Crane Pond?
Yeah, we have not moved with our attorneys.
Ain't going to.
I'm afraid that
Is this thing gonna expire when we change in
No.
the year?
what happens is it just carries on because it's still your ditch until we say it's not. And we're trying to vacate, assign it to the city, let the city do, but the city still
Don't want
working,
it.
so we may, the next administration may inherit the problem too. All righty.
I don't want to make any promises, but we are working on it.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
The stormwater utility doesn't maintain open ditches, so it's the open ditch that has
The
this.
problem.
Yeah.
It's like, we don't want to go in and cut down trees.
Yeah.
Put,
You know, the city doesn't.
put a tile in, cover it up.
Well, that's a good idea. Why don't you do that and then turn it over to the city?
Enough depth to do that, is
And
there?
would you, the
Windows
220
start complaining because
You'd
we're
have to-
using
you'd
our
have to fill-
money.
the 224s, would you put that into a big collector and then maybe what would go from there, Pat?
Oh, at least a 36.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, I have to look at the slopes and the volume of water coming through.
Talking some big money there.
Because then
You're talking 1,000 feet
Yep.
through there, and then
if there's still surface water that tries to come over the surface, you've lost that volume to keep it out of the houses.
Yeah.
There's a tennis court right into the easement, right up the edge of the ditch. Somebody built a tennis
So,
court,
I
I'm
mean,
talking drainage board.
taking over the tile areas is not a problem. Even the one behind Ivanhoe that's always creating sinkholes,
Yeah.
that's not a problem. It's the open ditch that is the trickiest part.
We wanna give you the trees.
I know.
That's the one, and I think it's not, of course, an agricultural drain anymore, but the farmers are paying most of the money into it.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know what the split is, because there's quite a few homes
Yeah.
that are, what is the assessment on the homes? Is it $10?
I want to say $10.
No,
And
no,
there's got to be at least 50, 60 homes.
Oh,
I bet there's more than
I
that.
bet you there's a couple hundred.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, south of the Kent Road there would be. I'm just talking about there by St. James.
I'm talking about who's paying into it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you go south of Kent Road,
I know I might be wrong.
Yeah, because it's clear in there behind.
Because you have
Raise the home.
quite a bit of the Lincolnshire and Wesley.
You may or may not remember this when the time comes, but the chairman respectfully requests that when you make a decision on this, that I get informed so I can come listen to it.
yeah, me and Mark's gonna be gone, but I hope the integrity of the board stays with everybody else that's on here. You guys have been good to work with.
I tell you what,
It's $1 an acre, $10 home site, $1 a parcel, $5 commercial.
How much money's it got in the fund?
$10 a home.
$50 an acre?
There's
Is that what I heard?
691 homes.
$1 an acre, wasn't it?
What was the acre? How much an acre?
$1.
Oh, $1. Why did I say,
There's
I thought I heard,
691 homes.
how many acres do we have?
691 homes.
What? That
Oh,
count-
that's everything.
That count Crane Pond and all the homes going clear down
That counts every.
Harold Road.
in the county, yeah.
to Harold Road, Woodland Heights.
Okay, so the ones that we were worked out before were Keith and, okay, I know, I think I need to go somewhere else.
So would American Drive pay into this too? Because it gets in there
No, I thought that was,
through the Kim Road branch.
yeah, they do.
So
They
then
do.
you have all the Crane.
Yeah, all
Crane
theirs
ponds.
drains west. American Drive,
Okay.
all drains west with the subdivision tile and dumps.
I have everything for the keep and the vacate. Which are you wanting to know about the vacate? Because we've already divided it. We were anticipating. Okay. I gotta make it active real quick.
So what we gotta do, have one of the farmers come in and look the thing raised?
Okay, vacate.
And raise the homes to $50 or something like that, or what?
Okay. On the vacate portion, there are 2 acres, 244 homes, and 12 commercial.
But you won't get one of the homeowners come in here, want to
This is
raise.
a portion for vacate.
No, you get.
You get a lot of opposition.
Pushback.
Yeah.
How much is in the fund, that fund?
Okay, just so you know, before I get out of this, the
Okay.
vacated portion right now brings in 2,800 a year.
2,800?
At $10 a
Should have
home
another
size.
zero behind that.
Little Crane has 19,356.
Hmm.
And it brings in 8,800 a year.
And we just cleaned out that main line from Chapel to the end, to Kim Road. That's what Wendell did about a season ago.
Okay. Yeah.
Then the private line that went to the west, they cleaned out on their own, little open channel.
Because we had some of those homeowners complaining about
Raise the
Wendell and
homes.
their property.
When the city gets it, that's still, but that don't go along with the city, does it?
No, the homeowners would be paying it. The city wouldn't pay it.
I know, but what I'm saying is that assessment still hang on to the homeowners? If we raise it and get it up $30, $50, where you get money in, and we get this thing into town, does that assessment still go to that house in town?
Okay, so the vacated portion that gets turned, I think what you're saying is does the vacated portion, if it gets turned over to the city, are they still gonna pay an annual assessment?
They're in the watershed.
Yeah, they're in the
By
watershed.
Indiana code, they should be paying.
But if we
Even
vacate
if
that
we
part of the
vacate
drain,
Could work on it, but their water goes downstream into the part that we can keep up. They should still be paying something.
I mean, that's typically the way it works, right?
Yeah, if you're in the watershed, you're paying. And some people may be 2-3 miles away from the watershed, but they're paying. Or from the drain.
so if we vacate it, we get the money, but they do the maintenance.
Right. And the maintenance,
That's the other thing that's slowing up the city.
Yeah,
the money,
I can see that.
but the money gets spent downstream to keep their drain
But you don't
open.
send a sewage bill, do you? Do they get charged for sewage?
Yeah.
It's a percentage of their water, right?
Well, yeah, they get charged for sanitary sewer. They also pay $60 a year in storm.
Stormwater. So the ones that are on that ditch, do they get charged that stormwater bill now?
Well,
But the
maybe you could
stormwater,
send the water, that $60 to the county.
yeah. The problem with that is the stormwater utility maintains all of the sewers, including the lift station and the sanitary. So it's not like that $60, that $5 a month stormwater bill goes solely for
Oh,
stormwater.
okay, yeah. Goes all over,
It goes system-wide.
wherever needed.
So in some way, we need a handshake with the utilities that says, we understand we're taking some of your water and we understand that you're taking some of our water from down south on Rock Ditch.
Oh. And on 38th Street.
Yeah, I mean, at some point, we're gonna have to have an understanding that
Yeah, because there are places where the county tiles drain into our
Yep.
storm mains and combined sewers.
The farmer's assessment money is going up there. It cost us $27,000 to take trees out of there, okay? And they're not paying, those houses are not paying enough money to take care of that.
Correct.
That's what we're trying, but I still think we gotta,
We can get a couple
can of worms
farmers
before we
petition to raise
do
the
get it
thing,
straightened
okay?
out.
Yeah.
We still got a can of worms.
On the other hand, I know at least one farmer that has field tiles tied into our storm sewer that's not paying a dime. Just saying. So he might not want to come.
I might not want to open it.
Y'all can discuss this next month. How's that? Let's get to our other business. And we have on the agenda a notes branch of Keaton for a public hearing. Process will be that we will call the public hearing to order, ask our surveyor for the history and information on it, open it up for public comment. Once public comment is done, we'll close public comment of the hearing and turn it over to the board for discussion and any action. So at this point, we will be in the public hearing for notes branch of the Keaton. And Jim, if you will give us the background and history.
Okay. The current maintenance is $10 an acre with $150 per home site and $100 minimum for 8-year collection. Due to the increased cost to maintain the drain, Grant County Drainage Board would like the drain to be assessed at $50 an acre, with $150 home site and $150 minimum for a 4-year collection. There was no objections filed. There's 290 acres, 4 home sites, 290 acres involved. The current rate brought in $3,809. We were petitioned to have this hearing today. 111 acres of the 290 acres petitioned to have this hearing today. That was 38.35% of the watershed. We received no objections.
What will it bring in after the change? Did you
The
figure
new
that?
rate will be, $50, and that's going to bring in a total of $15,360.50 a year. It will be $600 paid in home sites, 4 home sites, $14,510 and 15 parcels at total 290.
What needs to be done, huh? Total tile replacements, that what it is?
Yeah, that's what they're shooting for.
What size?
Is that going to be enough money for them?
No, it's going to be a little while. I passed that map around. It has the watershed. See, we raised that Keaton and the Ratliff, and they're both done. And I don't have the current size in front of me. Do you know that?
The watershed,
The size of the tile?
they're wanting to come off with a 24, about 1,800 feet, and then go down to an 18.
Okay. So what size is the outlet now?
Well, it's a 30 going into the ditch, but it's a 15 coming from a half mile.
On the other side of 13? Okay.
That's a 24 come under the road though, isn't it?
Yes, when they put that 30 in, they cut the road, put a 24 in. Yeah.
Don't talk big money. It's gonna have to build up a while, right?
Yeah, 4 years ago, it would be $61,000.
That don't go very far.
Reckon they're going to do it in stages,
But it's-
And it won't shut off.
and it won't shut off.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, if they get a couple of years in there and then they start working in stages, it's not gonna shut off. It'll be a continuous collection until you guys tell them you want it lower.
Okay,
It's all new, you just petition to lower it.
any more questions for Jim right now? Hearing none, we'll open up the public comment section of the hearing. If you'd like to address the board, please step up, present your name, your address, and if you know acreage, let us know about that. And present your concerns for or against.
I think I'm good.
All right,
I'm for, yeah.
we don't have anybody online. I'm asking, anybody want to say anything about the public hearing?
No written objections came in,
No written objections.
which was good.
Going twice. Anybody want to speak? Going 3 times. All right, we're going to close the public comment section of the public hearing, and we'll put it in the hands of the board. Thoughts, comments?
It's needed. I'll make a motion.
There is a motion coming already, and there is support. So Mr. Cates has made a motion to approve the assessment as advertised, and Mr. Goff has seconded. We're now ready for any other discussion. We've done talked everything out? All right, we're ready to do the call. All those in favor would say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, no. Those abstaining, carried unanimous.
I'd like to make
And we will sign that piece of paper saying that we've had the public hearing and then this is our action. Anything else?
All public hearings do that.
Yeah,
Yeah, one of the easiest ones,
yeah.
Yeah. $50 an acre.
which
until
is,
they get their tax bill, then they'll be coming in.
I remember $1 or $3 an acre, and we had the whole room.
Well, it
Oh,
didn't change
yeah.
the houses, so they won't notice any difference.
Right, that's good.
all right, well,
And the farmers wanted it done.
Yeah.
we have a couple of reports and we'll pay some bills next meeting and then we'll be done. All right, any,
We need signature on that.
yeah, we need our signature, but I'm happy to entertain a motion if anybody wants to make it.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn, Mr. Cates. Second, Mr. Cox. All those in favor would say aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Now on that Keaton ditch, do they have 20 days to,
Only if there was any objections. There were no objection letters.
Have a written and an oral.
So there's,
Neither
it's done.
is done.
All right.